this is my first day out in Frankfurt. I don't know much about Frankfurt, really. It's not one of the bucket list places that people normally say, oh, you should go visit this place or that place. People don't mention Frankfurt, so I'm here with very little knowledge trying to find out more about it, whether it's worth a visit or not. Still yet to see. I might check out the tourist site and just do some rambling around, just wander around, and let you know at the end if it's any good. All these lovely buildings, reconstructed, and in the corner here is the Ratskeller. So it's the town hall, but this is where I was told once the city men have made the decision, they will go underneath into the cellar where there's wine and drink and celebrate all the important decisions they made for the city. And we will continue into the main center of the old town square. And here we are, Altstadt, or the Altstadt Square. And I'm not going to lie, they've done a really good job here. They've done a really, really good job here. It looks quite amazing, really beautiful. The way the houses are reconstructed does make it feel older than it really is. As we can remind ourselves, this place was kind of destroyed during World War II. So now to have this reconstructed as it is a really good effort. Recently we visited Rothenburg up the Tauber, which is one of the original small cities in Germany where the old Rathaus and the city walls still exist, and it looks quite similar to this. Let's have a good look. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. So Frankfurt is actually called Frankfurt am Main. It does look like Frankfurt am Main, but it's Frankfurt am Main in German, because there are two different Frankfurts. And it's called Frankfurt am Main because it's on the Main River. So some of the things you could do here does relate to taking a cruise on the river and maybe seeing more of the city. I'm not sure what it really involves, if it's just a tour around the city or if it's from one place to the other.
The Frankfurter Kant is out for today.
We're at the river Main. I'm just gonna have a quick look of what it looks like. Careful, don't fall down. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, look at this. This is lovely. On the other side is a big church. I think for our second day here, we'll go to the church. And there's a few bridges all the way down there, which, yeah, would be nice to have a better view of what they look like. And one of the skyscrapers. Coincidentally, just above us is one of the bridges here where they got my pet peeve, all the locks. People locking their love up on the bridge. Again, it's a thing now. It's everywhere. We're on the Eisener Steg, which is one of the bridges in Frankfurt. People seem to just come here and chill out. This is a really cool place. And you could also see the other bridges across, and a beautiful view of the river. Look at this. There's a lovely end there, look. All these locks. Fake cologne. want to be like Cologne Bridge, but they can't. Aha, there's the guy selling the locks there. Yeah. How much is a lock?
Engraving is inclusive, 10 euro,
Okay.
15 euro.
10 euro, 15 euro. And these ones?
50, small 50.
Ah, okay, the smaller ones are 10.
That's small.
Alright, we'll think about it. I'll put yours name on there. China. What the? Like a bunch of grips, but with locks. Look at that. Some madness, isn't it? What? Look, there's a big lock, and on the big lock is all the small locks. It's shaking. Collapse on us. I hope not. Wow, this is surprisingly nice. So whilst we are in Frankfurt, we decided to visit the small market hall, which, as you can see, has a variety of plants, pots, and food, of course. And today it's raining, so it's a really nice thing to do indoors if you don't want to get too wet on the outside. So that's what we're doing. We're just having a walk through. Maybe get a little, maybe we might get something to eat, or definitely get a coffee. They have a huge variety of stuff here, drinks from different places, and it looks really, really cool. I thought it would be one of those normal old halls where it's a bit run down and dilapidated, but this does make a big difference to what I expected. $3.99 for a knife. It's Japanese made. Oh, the guy even has his like a workstation here. Not bad at all. This looks really delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted, but it doesn't come at a cheap price. Look at that. Hello, hello. Now just looking. Wow. Hello, now just looking. You have samples?
Huh?
Samples? Yeah, sample.
Yes.
Super bien.
Probieren kannst du bei Red. Davon.
Okay.
Okay.
Schön. Das ist noch besser. Smut einer.
Okay.
Das war jetzt sehr gut verkauft.
Wow. Just really good.
Zweimal?
Not yet.
98.
We'll come back.
Den hab ich auch.
I'll come back. I'll come back. It's quite an impressive selection of stuff here. We've got cassavas, sweet potatoes, plantain, and hot sauce. I don't know how much is the hot sauce. So the small market hall in Frankfurt here is actually quite small, as I say. It doesn't really surprise you, but the use of the space is great. The selection of stuff you get in there is also quite impressive. So I would think it's one of the places you could definitely visit if you should come to Frankfurt. I think it's worth maybe an hour of your time just to go inside and see what it looks like. Take a break from the street and try something different. So up ahead is one of the few churches I'll be visiting whilst I'm here in Frankfurt. And it's for no particular reasons, but over the last few days I've seen so much cathedrals and churches. I feel like I need to take a break, but this one seems to stand out the most here. So I'm going to see what it's about, go inside, just take a few pictures and then move on with my day. So this cathedral is called the Frankfurt Dome. It's nowhere as impressive as the Kölner Dome, but it's trying. Maybe one day we'll get there to where the big boys do their thing. But so they're having a mass today. I'm going to be respectful. Spend 5 seconds just taking a look at the roof, and then we have to get out. Feels very intrusive. I also realized that the town of Frankfurt itself, or the main city here, is not that big. It's actually quite small. It's quite easy to get around as well because the transport links are so well connected. For me, walking around Frankfurt, there is a understated beauty about the city. It's no big rush to it. Well, I guess I'm on holiday, so for me it's different. But it feels quite laid back. Here and there you see musicians playing here. I'm a lot of tourists, but still it's not comparison to Amsterdam or Hamburg or Berlin or München. So that makes it really nice to maybe, as a first German city that you want to visit, maybe this would be a good start. Because you have a little bit of everything, a bit of culture, little museums, old city, harbor area. So why not? I would say come to Frankfurt. Now, one of the things I realized about Frankfurt is like a crossover between the old and the new, because it's the financial city of Germany, but also has an old element to it. There's a lot of skyscrapers here, but the old city still exists. Like this, you could tell in the foreground is the old city, but the backdrop of there at the same picture is the big financial institute buildings. Makes it really interesting to come here for sure. Alte Oper, Old Opera House. It's really a beautiful building. The Old Opera House was rebuilt in 1981 after its destruction in World War II. So this is a relatively new building in comparison to the old one. They have done a marvelous job. Look at it. So today they have operas there.
Was macht diese Mucke noch? Sind die schon an? Wir lecken gern diese. Ja, nein. Ciao, ciao.
So you guys deciding to ride the bull. That's the best thing to do, Yosa.
Wow, some dip.
Go rub the horns for luck. Yeah, that's how you get the money. Get my money up, get my money up. One of the many statues we found in Frankfurt today. Well, we're at the main square right now, just wandering around. And there is the shopping center. Amazing, really big shopping center. We're inside, just checking out what they have. And now we're gonna head across to Altstadt. It's a nice day out and a lot of people are enjoying the weather. The sun is not really out, but the weather is quite warm in a way. My pants is much cooler than yours was. Let's put out a record. That's for sure. Look at this. Sorry.
Look at this. Look at his pants.
Alright, look at my pants.
Schlecht.
Let's go. Yeah, man, the guy is enjoying himself. It's pretty calm vibe in Frankfurt today. I think people just getting on with their lives or coming from work. Although the middle of the city doesn't really feel overly busy in any way. And there's a good mixture of people here. So I guess there's a lot of German people.
Okay,
Huh? African people, and so on. And these people as well. Man, these pigeons are not scared of anyone. Look. Hey, no stealing. Let's try to steal money, any. Yes, we're in a random walk around of Frankfurt, Germany. What? No, nope. I'm just chilling. It's a good day for him in Frankfurt today. Just as myself. Except he's having a better time. So we made it to one of the observation decks in the city. Just to try to get a better view of what Frankfurt looks like from above. It's not so bad, it's free, so it's free, so you could judge yourself. Yeah. It's alright. Nothing special. Yo, we're going up. Observation deck, Frankfurt, main tower. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Look at this. This is amazing. Nah, it's cool, man. Jeez. Wow. This is top of the world. Oh, I was gonna say don't look over, but yeah, that's all you'll see when you look up. Oh, wow, look at this. It's a helipad on top. No, it's not. It was a helipad on there, but it's not. Oh, look at the train station. It looks like a toy. Everything looks so small from over here. Wow. This is by far one of the coolest observation points I've been to in my travels. Yeah, this beats all of them so far. 54 floors up. It's about, I think, €9 a person. Definitely worth it. Look at it. Frankfurt, yeah. So the more time I spend in Frankfurt is the more I realize that there is more than just homelessness and a drug problem. But spending 24 hours in the city is just cracking the surface, pun intended. Saying that, at no point did I ever feel threatened or got uncomfortable with what these guys are getting high on. But I must mention that some of the train stations in the middle of the city stunk really bad, and I wish I had my gas mask with me. From my point of view, Frankfurt is okay to visit. The city would be a good recommendation for a first-time visitor to Germany who doesn't want to deal with a lot of tourists, but still want to enjoy some of the traditional food, drinks, and you also have to like skyscrapers. The old city is the standard feature to see, and pay some money to go up the main tower for the greatest view of Frankfurt. Totally worth it. At the time of filming, they are making some changes around the train station area, so that could improve the situation and make Frankfurt a great city to visit. Anyway, thanks for watching, and leave a comment about what you think. Like and subscribe to help me grow my channel and to help me grow as a YouTube ninja.